Okay, this video is all about how we use the laser modes and the slope modes. So this right here is our Y. Y is the percent of slope, percent of Y that you'd put in your laser. So if I want to change my Y, I click on my F1, it's flashing flat, I put it in an angle. Right now we have it Y at 57.15%. You can see the serious slope in it. And it's a negative because it's falling away from the bucket, down away from you, down away, okay? So if I want to change this number, I can change this number. If I want it to be 60, I just use my up and down arrows. Well, since it's negative, I'd go down, and you can see it change to 2 right there, 3. Now, it doesn't have a flashing cursor because this is flashing. So if you right arrow, you can change to the next integer, which is the 3. And I can change that, or there's a 9, I'm sorry. And then, so I can go the other way. I can go up this way. And if I want to get to 60, I can move over again. So now I'm going to be on this one. And I could go down arrow to 58, 59, 60. And then I can move back to this one. I just right arrowed. And I can take that down to 0. So I want to be at a 60% of slope. And I go to this one, go down again. Oh, going the wrong way. Up is down because it's negative, so arrows are backwards. And I can boom, boom, come over 2 to the 61 and get it 60. So now it's at 60%. That's 60% slope. All done. This is flashing. Hit enter. So that's how that works, okay? Okay, using laser. Pretty simple. Got the laser. There's your speed. You want to go about a quarter speed. So you want to be about 3 foot below the laser when you start. I'm just going to do it nice slow. Caught grade. So now, if I touch right here on the ground, it tells me that I'm 6'9" below the laser eye. I can check this by hitting what we call the green button at the bottom. And as long as that's 0, 0 is the laser beam, it's measuring down 6'9". Okay, so if I want this to be grade, I could just set this down and hold down the F5, and I can make this the 0 grade. So my offset is, if I hold down the green button, 68.9 is what the difference is. So it's like sliding your rod to 68.9, and then the bottom of it will be at 0. So pretty simple. So then if I want to catch the laser again, just get down below it, and I hit the right arrow, laser. There it says laser. It's looking for laser. Pull up through about a quarter. Oops, I was right next to it. See how accurate that was. Go to, we're on 0. We're within a little teeny bit there. So now if I want to go 6 foot deeper in this, it's very simple. I could go 6 foot deeper. I could hit the green button, and I could put in the numbers of, oops, wrong one. Jumps 3 at a time. So my numbers, I was playing with it earlier. 10. So we're 6'9". If I want to go 6 more feet, there's 10, 13. Goes 3 at a time. So now I switch it over there, and we're 11. Oops, 6. What am I saying? I want to be 12. Too dumb to add, everybody. Anyways, you just go 3 at a time. You go to each character and you go through it. So let's just say that's what it is. Hit enter. Now it says I gotta go down 6'3", so I put down the different 6'3". So I could dig down to that 6'3" grade, and let's say I was there. I know it says 5'4", but I can just hit the F5 again and re-zero that at grade if I want. And that would be 12 something, but since we went higher, it's 7.2. And if that wasn't close enough, I could just adjust it right here to 7.3.3 or whatever I want to do. It's within 300ths of a foot. It goes by 3s. So that's basically how your laser works. And you always want laser grade mode. It says grade, shows grade pull. Thanks, have a good day. Just calibrated my Y on my laser to 10% positive. So it's going uphill like this. Excavator, going uphill like this. Okay, so I've jumped back in the excavator, and I'm on flat right now. So I'm gonna hit the button, turns red, hit it again, it goes to the angle. So now I can put my 10% in. It's positive going up. So you can see I just put a 1 in the Y, a 1 again, I'm moving over. There it is, I'm gonna go. So you can't see the cursor, but you move the arrow. So I'm gonna match that 10%. There you can see in the Y it's 10%, okay? So it's flashing, I hit enter. So now when I go through the laser, which I'm going to do here, get down below it a little bit, and I'm going to grade pull, turn on my laser. It's looking for the laser. Pull through, there's my laser. So now, that laser beam is, you can see my bucket up there, is right, oops, pretty sensitive stuff. Still have a big hill on, there you go, 0. So that's the laser beam in the air. There's the laser. You can see how it is. As I go away, I am actually going uphill. Oop, hard to hold it there, there it is, right. You can see how I'm turning it down. You'll see the lights come on the bucket when I get it on there, 2 inches. Oop. Flashing on below. There, I'm solid. So now I'm on it. You can see I'm within eighth of an inch. But so I've matched the grade. So I'm at 10%. I got my laser, 10% going up, and I've just did parallel with each other. So another thing you can do here is match grade. So we can hit the red thing here. I can set this to 0 by just hitting 0. Y is 0, if you see it all right in there. So I can hit the button again. I can go to this where it says 1 and 2. So let's do something cool. I can touch the ground right here like that. And actually I need to take it out of laser mode probably. Maybe not. Okay, so I got on the concrete there, hit my left arrow, and that does the first input. Now it says asking for number 2 before it said number 1. So pretend there's a hill here, and it looks about like that. So I've come towards me and up. So now I hit the right arrow for number 2. It's got it. I hit enter because I'm done. And there, put in my slope. And it tells me that slope I just did is 57.19% of slope, not degrees, percent slope. So that's how you use the 1 and 2 to put in your grade. So I can go back to flat. There's flat line, so you go flat. Or I can go back in my last grade and it remembers my last grade. But matching the laser, it's got to be parallel. So there's a couple things showing you how to do the slopes. Remember, anytime it's flashing red to get out of that mode, you got to hit the enter button.